I think we all have places that we love to go because of the energy that you feel when you walk through the door. Places where people are lit up inside, they look you in the eye, they're really with you when they serve you, and they seem to be having a really good time doing what they're doing. And it isn't necessarily just a place where we go to have a service. It's also a place that produces a product, that something about the way they did it affects the quality of the experience that you have because people poured a little bit of themselves in it. And we'd all love to work in environments like that, where people are lit up, where they're energized, where they're having a great time. And what gets in the way, I think, are a lot of our conditioned notions of what work is supposed to be like. We're told that it's not supposed to be fun, that's why they call it work. Many of us are conditioned to believe that you don't really get anywhere unless work is hard, that if you're not working hard and suffering in some way, that you're not doing a good job. And of course, we all suffer setbacks and frustrations that lead us to feel as though we're beaten down and undervalued, underappreciated. All of this sucks the joy out of our own work and keeps us from having the kind of environment that makes customers want to come back, that makes people really feel good just for the act of being in your presence, which ultimately leads to increased profitability and repeat customers. So the question becomes, how is it that you create a workplace that's lit up? Or if the flames got out in your own career and you feel as though you're just kind of going through the motions, not really getting a lot out of it, feeling as though you're dreading getting up in the morning, and you know there's something better, how do you breathe life back into work? Well, the key is you have to start with yourself. You can't create an energized workplace, an inspired workplace, if you're not inspired. And again, it seems as though we are conditioned to think that we have to go out there and do more in order to find this elusive quality, in order to enjoy more satisfaction and get more done. The reality, though, is that it doesn't come from outside of us, it comes from within. And it comes from a result of taking a good hard look at what are the things that excite you? What are the things in your job right now, whether or not it's a job you want to be doing in the next 5 or 10 years, that you love, that you can embrace, that you can get passionate about? And helping people to do that, sometimes, despite the fact that they may not want to stay in a certain job for a long time, ends up allowing them to bring things out in themselves that they didn't even know that they had, which leads them to act in ways that get people's attention and helps them to go for opportunities or be considered for things they wouldn't have otherwise been considered for, because it draws out the very best performance in themselves, and through their example, they inspire everyone around them. And then you get an energized, inspired workplace that people really want to be in.